Well, just imagine having this as your neighbor. Now some trash trouble has some folks turning to News 8 for help. Good evening, everybody. I'm Keith Kuntz. Ann has this night off. Junked up cars and piles of debris growing for years. It goes beyond an eyesore, according to some neighbors, and at this point, they are simply fed up. News 8's Aaron Logan went to see things for herself. Aaron, what'd you find out?
Well, Keith, neighbors tell us they've been complaining for 3 years, and they say the town and other agencies have been no help. We got to the bottom of this, and there's a reason the town of Plymouth says they couldn't really do much for the neighborhood until recently.
Cars, trucks, trash, tires, a fireplace. This is what people look at when they drive down Todd Hollow Road in Plymouth.
I want him to clean it up. I'm seriously clean it up. And I want him to start bringing this in.
Doreen Cowett is beyond fed up. She's been fighting for 3 years to get her neighborhood back.
They haven't done nothing.
The man who owns this property is Joseph Hooper. He wouldn't show his face, but made sure he stated his case.
Let's get one thing straight. This property only, because this is the property in question.
That's lot 152, but neighbors say this whole entire area is clearly a problem, including this home at 162.
So why did you say you didn't live here?
I didn't say I don't live here.
There's also a trailer down there that somebody's living in, and I think it's deplorable.
Hooper says that's not the case, but we saw a woman coming and going.
This is a junkyard he's running.
So there's no junkyard sales going on here?
Not at all.
Cowett happened to drive by while we were talking to Mr. Hooper.
Thank you for bringing them. I really appreciate it. You'll see my attorney.
We went to Town Hall to find out if 152 is really the only property in question. Turns out it is. But these documents they gave us are very confusing, so we requested an interview with the building official. He never showed up, but we still got some answers.
If he did just enough to not have any fines accrue.
That's because it wasn't until earlier this year that they adopted a new code enforcement ordinance. Now they're keeping a close eye on Hooper's properties.
Why aren't all 3 properties being required to be cleaned up?
Well, we received a complaint on one property, so...
That's this year alone. He says neighbors will have to go in and report the other properties, 162 and 166.
Do you think the general town of Plymouth would want to live across the street from that?
It would not meet my expectations.
Well, here's some news for the neighborhood. Hooper was issued a citation. He appealed it, and the Housing Board of Appeals gave him extra time to comply. He has until October 4th to clean at least one lot up. He tells us he will. Keith?